Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Fox United here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of my F1 2021 Roads to Mercedes. We are here for round number 3 of season number 2 for the Spanish Grand Prix, episode number 23. If you're never joined today's video, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. I'm recording this just as episode 1 has gone live for the second season, so episode 21 actually, to be exact. And the support has been really good so far, so thank you very much for showcasing that. And we're going to just crack on with today's episode. So, first of all, we're going to have a look at the R&D performance, which is where we're at. So we're currently now second in the R&D tree, and the aim is kind of simple now for the rest of this season, heading into season 3, bearing in mind if we complete our objectives or not. I want to try and make this Aston Martin as competitive as I possibly can, and even potentially try and sneak it towards Mercedes-Benz and try and put some pressure onto them. It will be quite hard to do because it means then if we go to Mercedes, what I should then hopefully have is a real fight on my hands. And that's what I want at the end of the day. So that's what we're going to try, in quotes, try and do, but we'll have to just wait and see. We've got one upgrade in the works, which is a minor engine upgrade, which will come in time for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's not time really to have it on the car, but I just had enough resource points and chucked it on. And in the progress history, you can see here how we've taken a massive leap. So Haas then, as you can see, have made a big upgrade heading into this race. They're still way at the back, but anyway. Williams and Alfa Romeo are together. AlphaTauri make a big upgrade today. Ferrari do not upgrade. Alpine make an upgrade to go level with McLaren and Red Bull, and we make an upgrade to go in front of the two of them. Mercedes make their own small little upgrade, and they are now ahead. But we're going to go and have a look at the objectives for Aston Martin and see what we have to complete in order to get our drives at Mercedes. Now, again, I'm still monitoring these objectives, so bear in mind these might potentially change if I find it too easy. Obviously, I don't really care about the difficulty of the game itself, because as long as I'm having fun, that's the main thing. But these objectives, obviously, I want to give myself a little bit of a test, so I'm just sort of calming the waters, so be prepared for these to potentially change a little bit. But for now, short term, so this is for the Dutch Grand Prix, when I believe is when you get your contract offer, or the end of the Dutch Grand Prix. We get a Grand Slam win. That's pretty much the toughest objective. So if you don't know what a Grand Slam win is, we basically need to take pole position, get the win, get the fastest lap of the race, and lead every single lap. So it's a pretty tough objective to hit. Lead the qualifying battle versus Stroll. We're currently 2-0 up in that one. Get back-to-back race wins. That's also quite another one of the tough ones. Yes, I can win a race like I did in the last round in Bahrain, but I need to do that back-to-back. Get into Q3 8 times then. We're currently 2 out of 8. We've done that on all occasions. Long term, we need to beat Stroll in the qualifying head-to-head. Get into Q3 12 times. Take pole position 6 times. Finish 3rd in the Constructors' Championship and win 5 races. So far, we have got pole once and we have won 1 race, and we've got into Q3 twice out of the 12 times, and we are currently 2nd in the Constructors in a close battle with what's going to be ourselves and McLaren. But that is all that pretty much fed back really, and giving you guys all the intel on where we are. So we're going to move on into things now, and we're going to go straight into some quick practice because I really don't care about doing the actual practice sessions myself. Mostly because I just don't have the time. So yeah, it's just so I love the fact that they've got this quick practice in, because all the other times I had to just skip it, and it was a bit of a ball ache because I wouldn't get any resource points. But now I could just get all the resource points in the world, and it just makes things easier for me. But with that being said and done, I'll catch you guys for quali as I go and finish these practice sessions. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay,
I pinned it into the wall. That's an awful qualifying session for us then. I've just gone and clipped the curb. As we go through then, you can see I lifted off a little bit and then bang. That's a big impact. I don't know how my car managed to fling that far, but just look at it again. As we come through here, I've lifted off the throttle at this point. But as I've come back onto the circuit, yeah, car's just unsettled. It's this little hump right about there. It's just caught the car and then bang, and then it's a nasty impact onto the wall. But that is unfortunately how it goes sometimes. We're going to have to start last here at the Spanish Grand Prix, and yeah, that's That's really poor. It's a really poor start to the weekend. I had that spin as well. Curb's just catching me out. Rookie error, but it is what it is. We move.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix. A race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9.
Has Crofty just got bored of speaking? I feel like he's just got no other facts to say. I'm just going for every single drive now. This is Nicholas Latifi. Hope you guys like him. He's giving his guy a handshake. My guy. Oh, there we go.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and Perez. Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Gasly and Esteban Ocon, Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Antonio Giovinazzi and Latifi, Lundgaard, Russell, Nikita Mazepin and Lando Norris, Sainz and Thomas. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay, so Sainz and Norris then both didn't set time in quali, which is quite interesting. Nonetheless, though, I am on a recovery mission here today, so that means we've got to put in a solid drive, otherwise we're not getting anywhere. So 5 red lights then for the start of the Spanish Grand Prix. Mazepin gets off to an absolute howler. Going to just block Sainz there a bit. Going to take the inside line, take command. Lovely stuff. Oh, that is beautiful. What a move on Ocon. And now Gasly's opened the line. And boxed in. 2 AlphaTauris working nicely. I've made contact with Ocon. I'm not going to help you for long. Just want to get past Gasly. I'll leave Tsunoda alone for now. Right, there we go. That's half the grid dispatched in 3 corners. Job done. That's a bad entry. Right, we're good. See if I can get Tsunoda into this hairpin and see how quick we are. Making it through that corner unscathed. Tsunoda should brake early here. And just allow me to launch it. Contact made, but don't turn in on me, buddy. I'm diving you. Lovely stuff. I am literally coming through. Perfect, right. Hamilton leads the way. We're now up into 9th place, already in the points.
You're in the top 10 now.
It's a very nice start, I know. It's great. Brilliant. We move. Next is Alonso, so we'll try and pass him soon. Oh, we got yellow flag in the background there. Ah, bad exit as well, trying to fight Alonso. Looks like Mazepin, well, probably Mazepin. Who else would it really be? Let's face it, Schumacher's not going to be an idiot, so... See, I told you, it's Mazepin. What's he done? Has he just lost it through the right-hander? Yes, okay. Unfortunate for you there, buddy. Quick little burnout spin and you'll be on your way again. Apart from the fact you're going at pedestrian rate. Yeah, it was Mazepin. You could just predict it. This game knows too well. I'm not in DRS range of Alonso here either, which is annoying. I'm backing it now, but...
Time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
What the fuck? How does my car just... What the hell just launched me. What the? What did I hit? I just got launched. How does that work? Wait, there's nothing. Wait, there is no curb. That I've done that a million times and I've never ever been launched like that. Where? This game makes no sense. I'm literally taking my line and then I get launched. What a weird game. Right, everyone pits. Let's release us. I don't think it's going to make a difference in terms of my overall race pace because I just don't have any. So we'll just have to wait and see, really. Right, in we come then. I was actually scheduled to stay out for another lap, but I've just noticed that Mazepin is or a Haas car is holding up all of the cars on the straight there. So I'm going to box now and take advantage, really, of it. And it might just... it's a bit of a slow stop there. It's held me a bit. It might just get me out in front of some of my rivals. In fact, I don't think it's going to. It's not made a difference, really.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
It might get me in front of Leclerc. I think I was in front of Leclerc before. I was actually... Was I in front of Leclerc before? I have no idea if I was in front or behind Leclerc. I was definitely behind Alonso, so nah, it didn't work, actually. I have zero pace. I'm not catching the car ahead, Jeff. Fucking idiot. I've got zero pace, zero confidence. I just feel like every single time I go through a corner, I'm just going to get auto spun. And it's just costing me time after time because I can't commit to a corner, knowing that I'm just going to spin, most likely. It's just ridiculous.
1.6
I know I'm going to crash out of this race. I guarantee you I'm crashing out of this race. Sent that like mad.
Good job.
Nice
Overtake.
Right, we've got past Alonso now. Next up is our teammate Stroll. I'm not having to not speak or just basically put myself into a trance so I can actually race, basically, otherwise I'm spinning, so apologies if you're not going to hear from me because I literally have to be possessed, so I'm going back into possessive mode. I'm draining the battery here to pass Stroll. I don't want to stay around him for too much longer. Go that way, Stroll. I want the outside. Job done. Right, next up is Perez. There's where I thought I was going to spin again. They're in a train though, unfortunately, so they're going to be DRSing each other. I'm just going to drive as hard as I possibly can. I'm going to lose this position to Stroll here.
This is your final
Got no
lap,
pace.
Final lap of the race.
Again, I'm struggling. He's going to pass me into turn 1. Nothing I can do. I can try and beat him into turn 1 under brakes. Huh. I did beat him into turn 1 under the brakes. Can confirm. Lewis is getting past as well up ahead. That might clear the way for me. And there we go then. Bottas wins here in Spain. For us though, we started last. We're going to come across the line and finish in P6. But fuck me, was that a frustrating race. Right, so here we are then at the full race results. So Bottas wins the race and sets a 14.9 fastest lap just to take the piss at the end there. Verstappen finishes in second ahead of Ricciardo in third. Lewis Hamilton finishes in fourth ahead of Sergio Perez in fifth place. We come across the line in P6, but yeah, we had a very frustrating race, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Stroll in 7th ahead of Fernando in 8th, Leclerc in 9th, Tsunoda in 10th. Norris only recovered to P13 after starting at the back, and Sainz only got 3 places. Really, really tough race for him. But for our race, in general, we just did not have any pace. I just didn't have any confidence in the car. And the places that I made up, so when I overtook, who did I overtake? Alonso and Stroll. That was like a 4 or 5 lap period where I just really, really nailed it and just was completely in a different zone. But apart from that, I really didn't have good pace, and yeah, kind of happy this race weekend is over with, although Monaco's next, so that's not going to be much fun. In the Drivers' Championship though, myself and Hamilton still lead the way. We're both on 48 points apiece. Verstappen is on 37 points ahead of Bottas, who shoots at the table on 30 points down after a rough start to the season for him. Same with Norris and Ricciardo, all on the same points. Perez on 26 points with Alonso on 22. I can't get any names out. Leclerc is on 18, and then Stroll is on 10 with 2 points for the two AlphaTauris. And Ocon in the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes now streak clear. They're 15 points ahead of Red Bull, who go in front of ourselves and McLaren. Of course, 60 points for McLaren, 58 for us, which is actually a bit of a worry. It's not too much of a worry now, but of course we do need to finish third in the Constructors' Championship, so we're currently fourth, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. But let's get straight into the laptop now and see what we can do to improve the car. Okay, so we're here then on the laptop now. We've got a little bit of a turnaround before the Monaco Grand Prix. I don't think we'll be able to get anything on the car though in time for Monaco, bar what we've already got in the pipeline. So we're pretty much just going to go straight over to the chassis, and we're going to continue with the work on the rear floor. Do I want to rush it? No, because I don't want to spend all the... It depends on how long it'll take. That's the problem. Sod it. It wouldn't be me if I didn't, do it a bit of a rush for the boys, for the boys. Right, let's get the resource points in. Watch me now have it fail and then not have enough resource points to actually get it.
We were expecting some new developments to come through.
Yeah, I know we were.
Some of them have failed quality control.
I'm aware of that.
We need to tell the team what to redevelop.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm aware. How many resource points is it to fix? Okay, it's that. So basically what I've done is I've spent 2,000 resource points now on getting this upgrade on the car. That was a right old waste, basically. But we'll get that back on in time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix because there's a big enough turnaround to get it on. That'll give us a massive leap in the chassis. What do we want to upgrade next then as well? Aero, we've got to wait until that spec through. Aero, in fact, we've fully maxed out. Yeah, we have. We can't do anything on the aero side of things, so we're just going to leave that alone. So chassis will obviously do. We'll do that, and then maybe if we can get the hydraulics in time, that would also come for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. That'd be kind of sick if we can do that. We need like 2,000 resource points, which isn't impossible. And then we've got this upgrade complete crankshaft and then the reshaped combustion chamber. In fact, that's probably, what's that, engine power? Oh no, we've done everything we can for the engine power, so it would just be the rotors and then the readers. Well, we could probably get the fuel efficiency maybe, but we'll kind of get into a peak where we don't really have that much we can do, to be honest. So yeah, we're just going to keep on moving and grooving. But I'll catch you guys for the next episode very, very soon. If you enjoyed this one, however, drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. And I will see you guys for the next one. Take care all. Peace.